Hello again, this is Ian, CEO at We Offer Wellness, for another We Offer Wellness provider chat. And we have this lovely lady here, Marielle, who's come all the way from South Africa. So, Marielle, welcome and hello.
Hi, good morning. Wow, that's a warm welcome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, we haven't spoke, so off camera a moment ago, I found out a little bit about you, but you've really been kind of in conversation, communication with Tash. So this is all very new to me. So please tell us about what you do into the wellness world.
Okay, well, I can talk a lot about that. It's my favorite topic. Um, I'm at the moment a functional medicine, health and life coach and nutrition specialist. I've been doing this for 5 years now, and my passion is to help people find the root cause of their conditions and to live an abundant, healthy, and fulfilled life. So I have a real passion for people, and chronic conditions is on the increase. So yeah, I love what I do.
I'm always very interested to find out how people, people's own story, their own story with it. So take us back then. So where was your interests that led you to where you are now with all this?
Yes, there is a story. Um, my health journey started when I was about 20. I've struggled with severe depression, and after the birth of my second child when I was 30, it just became worse. And I've tried different modalities. I've tried a lot of things. And I got involved with functional medicine, and it took me a long time. And by the age of 35, I finally found healing, but it took many modalities, digging really deep and exploring a lot of options. I also had chronic fatigue, which was adrenal fatigue, actually. Um, and yeah, today I'm thriving. I'm doing really well.
Wonderful. So somebody comes into We Offer Wellness. They may know what they're looking for, so they may be specifically targeting what you do and what you list on the platform. If they don't, and they're simply just browsing, exploring, and they come across you, but for whatever reason they watch this and they go, "There's something about this lady. I connect with what she's talking about." What would they expect? So they go through the process of purchasing the experience, so you get connected. What would be the next steps, and what would they expect, please?
So I usually, sorry, I usually do an intake, which is a form of a health questionnaire, which has quite a lot of in-depth questions, just so I know what you want to work on, what happened in your life. I look at trauma. Plays a big role in health problems. And then I do a 1.5 hour session for the first one. We go through the questionnaire in depth, and then I work out a health plan. So it's usually between 5 or 10 sessions that most people need just to get to the bottom of their condition.
And do you do everything online, Marielle, or was there some in person as well? For people that are in the neighborhood, so to speak.
I do ozone therapy and quantum biofeedback in person. All the rest I can do online.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay. So look, your your journey who walks alongside the person that comes through, it's what moves you about it? People tend to come to this sort of thing because of an experience themselves, or they've just discovered it, or they're aligned to it. You're walking, alongside someone through their journey. What are the kind of changes that you see, and what moves you about this?
Um, yes, it really, you get, it's nice to do quite a few sessions with somebody because then you can see the end result. Um, and that's very fulfilling in healing. But yes, I get clients with chronic fatigue, like for years, and they've been to doctor after doctor. They can't find solutions. People can't lose weight. They've tried everything. Um, and yeah, it's finding what is the root cause. A lot of it is autoimmunity, and that's not always easy to spot. So yeah, it's nice for me to help somebody find that cause, because then you can start healing, because spend a lot of money on different modalities. I want to feel less tired. I do this, I do that, and it doesn't work because you don't get to the root of the problem. So yeah, that's what I try and get at.
Did you I mean, again, I don't know what your background is. Did you enjoy the study and the research into this particular field that you found yourself now working into, you know?
Absolutely, but it's never ending. I do research every day, and the research keeps coming out, new research of yeah, I follow a lot of doctors and online, and it's never ending. It's very interesting.
Yeah, and the reason I said that you kind of strike me as somebody that really likes the study of it, but then also to apply the study. So and I kind of love that balance in people that love the academia, the study, the research, and the head work of it, but then want to do something about it, you know, and put their heart and soul into it. And there's this beautiful balance. And I think with you that comes across. So I can imagine when someone connects with you, the experience will be very holistic in that sense, very all round, and possibly take somebody on a journey into places that they had no idea, you know, that that journey was waiting for them. And that's great. So I totally get what you're saying. Spending time with people over 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours sessions over weeks, you know, and potentially months, I guess as well. Yeah.
Yeah, because healing is a process, and very often you work on the physical healing, but then you come across mental problems, or as I said, trauma that's stuck, and then you have to work on that first. So it's a whole body approach of mind, body, and spirit you have to work on, and it's not a quick fix very often.
Yeah, okay. And I kind of like that and sort of agree with you as well. You know, what kind of gets fixed overnight, you know. So look, so we also use these videos for social media and um keywords. So if somebody's um doing a Google search, what would I'm putting you on the spot now, okay? But you know, what would be some examples of keywords that if somebody was to do their own little bit of research and so forth, what would be the words they would be looking for, Marielle?
I would say ADHD and hormonal coach, adrenal fatigue, functional testing. I do functional testing, and uh, I would say beautiful health with Marielle. That's yeah, that's what I'm calling one of my programs. It's to get to the bottom.
Oh, look, wonderful. And how, just out of interest, how did you come to that title, Beautiful Health of Marielle? That this works lovely, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long story, but I started doing beekeeping because everyone in my family has lots of sinus, so I wanted my own honey to build up the immunity. And it started with bee, so Bee-utiful is what I called my honey. And then at that same time, I did the coaching and I got into that. So it translated to that, yeah.
I love that. That's fantastic, isn't it? Those natural sort of evolving and creativity come together. So, Marielle, thanks ever so much for doing this. People, please do come into We Offer Wellness. Come and find those keywords that were mentioned and seek this lady out and come and have an experience. If this is for you or you know somebody that this might be beneficial to, and I'm sure if we put our minds to it, we can all find somebody in our memory banks, you know, or in our network. Let's get people connected to this kind of thing because we want this in the world. So, Marielle, thank you ever so much for being with us and also for doing this today. And hopefully our paths will cross again in one way or another very soon. All right.
Thank you. It was lovely meeting you. All the best.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you ever so much.
Okay, bye.